What's up? What's up?
Hey,
what's up?
welcome to the live stream. I don't know how to tell if anybody's watching this. Are you sure it's not unlisted?
Yeah.
Did you switch it back?
There's a little delay.
But did you switch it? Are we good?
Yeah,
okay.
We're good.
Okay. All right.
Welcome back
hey
to
guys.
another vlog.
Oh, look at that. We got our logo. Don't forget to like
thumbs
it.
just pop up.
Don't
on
forget
the
to give it a thumbs up. When you do, then we get little thumbs.
That is cool.
Did the rest of y'all? Could y'all see the thumbs too? Could you see that?
That was insane.
That would be really cool. If now I'm looking into your soul because I felt like I'm looking down at the computer. Can y'all see the thumbs too?
When they pop up?
Can we move us over so we can see the comments too while they pop up?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then wait, scroll down because you're stuck on the ones.
There we go.
All the way.
There we go. Hey guys, what's up? What's up? They're coming in live. We got some comments coming in.
Hey guys. Hey.
We're doing a live lunch and learn combo. How's it going? I guess I can get rid of that.
I still want to know, maybe it's delayed, and maybe y'all answer in a second. I just want to know if y'all see the thumb, did you see that?
It's like a...
Can y'all see it, or is it just us? It may just be what we can see. But we see thumbs explode on the screen when people hit the... Oh, it's so cool. When people
cannot see the thumbs.
I wish
y'all could see that.
Oh, I wish there... Oh, I know how. I know how I can do it. Okay, ready? Watch this. If y'all want to see what it looks like... Okay, you can see... Oh, that's Cullen. Hold on. Let me put it on normal.
This is how she sees if the kids are watching something in the TV.
Okay, so, wait. How do I...
Where are you going?
Okay.
Wait. Where are you going?
How do I do it?
It's backwards.
I can't.
Bring it down low. Lower.
Oh my gosh, this is so hard.
No?
This is
that
so
right?
hard. Okay, ready? Now y'all like it. Oh gosh, this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Okay, it's gonna be over by Cullen's face, right there. Okay, somebody hit the thumb. There, did you see him? Okay, did you see him? Because that was a really long way of showing y'all the thumbs up button. So there you go. We are here live with you guys today.
Oh, it even pops up and tells us when somebody gave us a super chat.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I was like, but it disappeared.
Thanks,
Where did it go? Okay, this is really interesting. We have a new thing, but now how do I get back to it to see what it says?
We're using a new software where I can put stuff on the screen. So there's the super chat right there.
Hey, Laura Beshman, thanks for the super chat.
Keeps watching.
Okay, yeah, but see, when we're live streaming on regular YouTube, it keeps the super chat up at the top. So I guess for the rest of y'all, it will stay up at the top, but for us, it kind of goes away. So I couldn't read the whole thing.
And look, I can add it. I can add it to the screen. So there's Laura Beth's super chat right there.
Cool. You're hoping that we're saying we're moving to Texas. Sure, we'll try Texas.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
Why does
That's
it keep
awesome.
popping
And
up
then
up
you
there?
just say finish. Oh wait.
No, don't end the broadcast.
Look. Cancel.
You just X out.
Wait.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
How about ended the broadcast, y'all? I'm sorry.
Cool.
I'm sorry about that. We have a guest on the show about said the podcast. What is this? Gosh, this is really hard to do backwards. There's our special guest back here. Whitaker is joining us today. Usually Alley Cat is on my live streams if you ever watch the live streams on my channel. Hey Holly, thank you for the super chat. Huge fans of your vlogs. We're going to be married 18 years on the 22nd of September. That's awesome.
That is amazing.
Happy anniversary early. I hope y'all are doing something fun. That is amazing. Congratulations.
18 years. Is there what is it, the golden, is it 20 years or 50 years? What's the golden anniversary? Is that 10 years? I don't know.
I think it's 50. I know what you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure it's 50. Okay, so live streams I think sometimes get a little annoying when we're just distracted by the comments, or at least that's me because I'm really bad about getting distracted by the comments. So we just wanted to hop on with you guys today and talk to y'all and answer some of your questions. I don't know, I'm just do I just be honest and just tell y'all that we just didn't have any footage for today?
Well, we had a little bit, but...
No, we did.
I felt I've been wanting to, test this new little feature out, this new little software out, and then two...
That's not the only reason.
I wanted to sit down and just chat.
But I guess
we've
just kind of been talking about changes in general. I've seen a lot of questions, several people asking about how the new YouTube changes are going to affect us. And if y'all have no idea what I'm talking about, there's Emma. She's in the video now too.
50 is the golden. Oh look, you can have the chats pop up
Whitaker,
right there.
It's not Catterday.
That's amazing.
Okay, so can everybody else see that too?
I believe so. I think I can see the chats in the bottom of the screen.
Can y'all see those chats on the bottom of the screen? Let us know.
We're learning here.
Okay. So, and then these other ones keep, okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. But anyways, I really have no idea. If you haven't heard, they're doing some things about not monetizing kid content, and I don't know enough about it to even talk about it, but it was interesting when that whole thing came out that we had actually been discussing amongst ourselves and in our own heads about some other ideas we had for the direction of our channel, this channel that you're watching right now, my channel, the podcast, not the podcast necessarily. Y'all are doing what you're doing, and it's
right.
But just
that was really interesting timing.
Yeah, it was really, really, like, literally we had a conversation that morning about something, and then the stuff came out, and I don't know. So we've been just kind of talking about doing what we feel the most passionate about and being able to like give y'all something that is more than just entertainment, which I feel like is what we're both kind of doing with our
and more value based and something to take away versus just like, oh look, here's Brooks running back and forth, here's my cat jumping on my head.
Well, and I mean, that stuff is fun, and we've always loved to share our lives and share our story and share what we're doing, but it's kind of like we're at a point where we're making so many changes in our lives, or I guess I can speak for myself, but I think you too.
Yes.
That we feel, or I know I feel really passionate about like sharing that stuff and sharing what I've learned and being able to like help other people. So I don't know. We just been kind of discussing how to feel fulfilled and feel like we are able to, I don't know, share things. I don't know. I'm getting distracted. Yes. Hang on.
I know, all these super chats coming in. Y'all are crazy.
Hattie got third in gymnastics for local Special Olympics. That's amazing. Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. And then there's another one from...
Wait, I never got an answer.
They could see the comments when they were on the screen. Okay, so when
we pop them up, you can see them.
Yes,
Okay. Love your videos. In class watching this. Oh my gosh, don't get in trouble. What the heck? That is crazy. Don't get in trouble. But anyway, so we had just been kind of talking about like, I don't know. I just feel like I have felt like lately we have such a platform and a, audience of you guys that are already watching our videos, and I'm like, feel like we need to, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not taking full advantage of the platform that I have to share the things that I want to share. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I totally agree. And it's kind of ironic too how we naturally kind of went that way before this whole YouTube stuff came out. And to back up for anybody that doesn't understand.
This distracts me. Can we not put them up on the screen until we're ready to talk about them? Let me just respond to this. Hold on. You're good. You're fine. I didn't want it to stay up there the whole time because then I'm going to be staring at it. I'm going to be distracted. Charla, you had the cameo and the rainbow baby and all the rainbows. Oh yeah. Awesome. I totally remember that. That is awesome. Congratulations to you and your hubby. Thank you for the super chat. Okay.
But yeah, no, I was going to back up and say, just kind of explain, and I didn't even really fully read it. I kind of talked about it on the podcast, the whole YouTube changes with Clintus's. It was the
same day.
It was the same day it dropped. But it was one of those that I was like, oh my God, what are they talking about? But no, I was going to back up and say it was kind of ironic how we naturally kind of branched away from the daily vlogs. First of all, we stopped doing daily vlogs because that was just not agonizing, I would say, but just what's the word?
It's a lot.
It's nonstop.
It's a
essentially.
Lot. And it was a
taking a toll.
When that was the thing, and then once everybody started doing it, everybody can't watch everybody every day.
Yeah. So. It was kind of crazy how the whole community, it seems, stopped doing daily vlogs right around the same time. Everybody was like, okay, I give up. I tap. We're just doing 3 days a week or whatever. But so when that happened, then it was just kind of one of those things where your passion kind of falls into a different category or theme, I would say. And so that's when the whole podcast idea popped up. And then podcasts have been kind of popping off here lately. Speaking of podcasts, Y'all be sure to check out the Don't Tell Mom podcast and the Katie on the Flip Side podcast. Is this right? Like grab it.
Yeah, no, I'll grab it and take it and hold it. Yeah, if y'all haven't heard, I started a podcast, or I basically am putting my content on a podcast now, so that's exciting. Let me read the super chat before it goes away. Hey Bev, how do I make it pull up?
You got to go to her actual one right here.
Oh, there it is, and then say add to broadcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say add to broadcast.
Thank you, Bev. We
like
appreciate that.
Like,
Thank you for the super chat.
Highlight the super chats
give y'all
like on the screen. That's so cool.
Give y'all some recognition. Okay, and then there's another one. Hold on. Thank you to Reclaiming My Sanity. I am so glad you're reclaiming your sanity. That is a great thing to do. I was literally listening to Girl Wash Your Face when the slap feed popped up. Oh my gosh. Katie, you've helped me through some pretty ridiculous times. I appreciate you guys so much. Much love from Nebraska. Thank you, Jen. That is awesome. And I hope that book is as life-changing for you as it was for me.
And me. That's the one I did. I haven't listened to Girl Stop Apologizing all the way through.
No.
I'm still getting there.
I'm halfway through it for the second time now. So. But anyway, sorry, we're getting off topic. Back to what you were saying, though. You were saying, speaking of podcasts and feeling the passion. And
it was just kind of ironic that we just happened to naturally progress towards those passionate, deep thinking feelings and getting onto a track of kind of where we wanted to be. And then it's just kind of like I don't know how to explain it. I like doing this kind of stuff where I'm able to interact with y'all, whether it be in the podcast or just sit down and just talk and not have to do all the crazy edits. I do love editing. I'm not gonna say I don't like editing, but like just getting more in tune with myself, because that's been real helpful. Yeah. A lot lately. And
you're sorry, go.
Therapeutic is what I was going to say.
Oh yeah, totally.
Podcast is very therapeutic.
I feel like I wouldn't have. We talk about all the time. Cullen and I talk about random things and or like deep conversations. We were talking one day. I was saying how I feel like if it hadn't been this day and age, if we hadn't had this, job that we have, the following on YouTube and Instagram and all the people that have been supportive of us through all these changes, like especially for me, as I like basically live gave y'all my life-changing year, like the absolute most life-changing year of my life. I was documenting online, getting feedback from people, getting book suggestions, getting podcast suggestions, getting, like just all kinds of things. I don't think that our lives would have had the positive changes that they have had if it weren't for all of you guys. And I want to be able to give back to y'all for all the support that you've given us. And like, sure, it's entertaining to watch our kids and our day and our family, and we don't necessarily want to get away from doing that completely, but I want to find a way to feel like I'm using my platform for good and not just like putting out some funny videos of my kids, because I feel like we both have so much knowledge and stuff that we've learned over the past year. I'm not saying that we are like the smartest and we know it all, because we definitely don't. But it helps us grow when we share. Kind of like, you learn best when you're the one teaching it or whatever. Yeah. And it's kind of like, I feel like I learned the most and made the most changes over the past year because I was talking to you guys about it. And so that made me listen to more books and read more stuff and do more things to learn about it. And then now I just want to be able to share what I've learned. And I don't know. It's
kind of like what you did with your Instagram story, like you, or Instagram post that you were talking about, just saying how when you were in it, but now looking back over the past year, I mean, you were in it and you were definitely learning, but now you're able to look back on what you've learned, and I don't know.
Well, I was saying that I'd learned the things and I knew the stuff, but I wasn't able to fully put it in place yet.
Right.
Like I didn't know how to implement a lot of the stuff that I was learning.
Yeah. So
like as I've gone back, and I ran across a post a couple months ago from like last October, in my caption that I read, I was like, good grief, I don't even remember writing that, but that is like, holy crap, look at that. That's so true. Like, I can't believe that I was sitting there saying all that stuff that I knew was like truth, and I knew was I don't know, it was stuff that was like very important in my life, but I didn't know yet how to make it my pattern of
Priority
behavior, or like I didn't know how to implement those changes into my life. So
we need to definitely do more of these live streams, and so y'all thumbs us up and leave comments if you like this, because one, it'll help me get used to not staring down at the computer and being so distracted with all the comments and super chats that are popping up.
I feel like maybe we need to like set a timer for every like 5 minutes, and then we'll read the super chats we got at those at that 5 minutes, or look through comments or something.
It'll be like super chat, or
because I hate to like interrupt a thought.
Comment control. We need some music.
So
comment control.
Oh, look, do you have some music in here for us?
Yeah. I got some music we can do. Okay, so
let's do some music.
Every 5 minutes we can do here we go. Comment control.
So, thank you to the next person who we're going to put up on the screen for the super chat. Alexis. Hey, Alexis. I love you guys so much. You've helped me through so many things. Thank you for being amazing.
This is just what you were talking about.
Yes, thank you, Alexis, for that super chat.
We help y'all help you.
Yes,
help us.
And that's why I feel like I have so much to share. Like, the more I've thought about sharing the stuff I'm going to share on my channel now and on my podcast and all that stuff, I literally, like, it's what you're supposed to be doing when I'm like, I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to like go do anything else. The house is becoming more of a disaster because I'm like, I don't want to do the laundry. I don't want to clean up. I just want to work on this stuff and like put this content out for you guys. So, yes, where?
Down.
I wish they would stay somewhere. I wish they would stay. Hey, Kelsey, thank you for the
Kelsey,
super chat.
what's up? She's been around for a hot minute.
She has been around for a hot minute. She says she's 22 now, and I think she was like 17 or 17 maybe.
Something like that. Thanks for the super chat,
watching,
Kelsey.
whatever this platform is that we're on. Do you listen? Do you watch? I don't know. Okay, I think we got this. I think we're good now. Okay.
Something to kind of go off what you were just saying about that, as far as like just get the house is a mess or whatever. You were actually like getting the kids' lunches together last night, and I was sitting there, and I feel like we're just kind of plugging a lot here, but I'm just gonna say I was actually
don't downplay yourself. It's
getting
important.
Listen to her.
Be confident in yourself.
Girl,
it's
wash
fine.
your face. Girl, wash your face. But
Girl,
so I was like
apologizing.
just sucked into TikTok, and we've been jumping over there, kind of looking at everything, and I was like editing a little Crunk Kitchen video. So y'all be sure to follow us on TikTok, because it's again one of those passionate things that's like, oh, I got like a creative outlet right here in my hands that I can just like sit there. I'm walking through the store or the house, and I'm like, oh my god, that would be hilarious if I just made that a little 6-second Vine, which it used to be, or whatever the case may be. So
I'm really excited to see like what you do on TikTok, because it's exciting for me to see when you get to be creative, like target balling and stuff. As much as I gave you crap about it and it drove me crazy, which I really wonder what it would be like. I was thinking this in the car when I was driving the other day. I really wonder what it would be like for me to go with you to do target balling again now, when I have a different perspective about myself and being uncomfortable. Like I felt like I was like inconveniencing other people, and like people were gonna judge us, and now I'm like, you're welcome to judge me, but that has nothing to do with what I think about myself and all that stuff. It would be really interesting to see.
That was kind of like the beginning of like breaking, not the beginning, we've been vlogging forever, but like as far as public goes, like getting out of your comfort zone, that was really hard. Especially for you, I mean, because you were like, okay, Cullen, just tell me when to get out of the car. Flag me down when you need me to get out of the car.
Like, oh my gosh. I hated I loved that you got to be creative, but I hated going. Like, I hated going to target balling.
Well, we were so, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Just oblivious, I guess, to the fact that we could have just put we literally thought that we had to, like, get the shot with a Nikon camera every time.
But our phones weren't good enough at that time. Phones
were
not good enough.
Well, I know, but, like, setting up the G7X.
Because if you're going to go all in.
Yeah,
like, the vlogging camera wasn't even that good at that time.
Yeah, that's true. And some of them needed, like, more exposure at night.
Yeah, and we had to, like, and you could take multiple shots, and then you would have to edit them. Anyways, that's a whole different thing. But kind of on a different note, so as we're transitioning, where is that drum roll? How do I make it play?
There you go.
Let's do a few more common control moments. What do I do? Where did I think? I think we had two. We had 2 or 3, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, there we go.
My friend Holly, what's up, Holly? If y'all don't know, Holly is the moderator for my live streams on my channel, and she takes care of all the trolls and the people. So Holly has been around and has been probably my biggest supporter over the past year.
Holly.
Thank
yes.
you, Holly.
I feel like I know Holly just from seeing her in the live streams.
I know, right?
That's awesome.
Okay, hang on. There's
another one. Can y'all hear that drum roll?
Oh yeah, can you hear the drum roll? I hope you can. Hey Alex.
Alex Nicole.
I'm not sure which name you go by because you might go by either if you're from the South. Hey Katie. Oh well.
Oh,
hey,
she gave you a kiss.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the super chat. But what I was gonna say is something else that we've been talking about, or I guess I've kind of said recently, is I feel like so like on my channel I've been sharing about my journey, and then you've been sharing about your stuff, and I feel like we as a couple have learned so much. Again, like 100% not perfect.
Oh man.
But as far as our marriage goes, I feel like we've learned stuff that's worth sharing, like stuff that we fight differently, and we've learned different ways to like communicate and all this stuff that is not by any means perfect, but we're learning. And I just think it would be cool for us to share some of that. I don't know.
That's what's so crazy about it too. Yeah, is being able to sit down. This could be like we could do this live stuff once a week or something. But see, and that's kind of just being honest with y'all. And what we've kind of talked about is like we fight, like we get in arguments, and kind of what you were talking about as far as like what we've learned. I think. Did you say this in one of your videos, like, or did you just say this out loud? Or to me, like, we're learning how to repair a little bit better.
I think I mentioned it in a video.
Yeah, like learning how to repair a little bit better versus being immature on my part, I guess you could say.
No, both of us. I think neither of us had good communication.
Yeah.
In a marriage relationship, good communication skills.
Yeah.
I mean, now we can talk all day to each other, but when it comes to communicating about important topics, we still, I would say, when you feel like you've kind of like mastered something, like, yeah, we're communicating so well. Of course, nobody's ever perfect, but when you feel like you're like doing really good consistently, you're like here, and we were like here, and I feel like right now we're only about here. Like, I feel like we still have a long way to go in what we're learning. But just like I was sharing on my channel about stuff, I feel like it would be cool to kind of share as we learn, and just knowing that it's not going to be perfect, and knowing that we're going to screw up and going to have times when, we're having dumb arguments, but it doesn't ruin an entire week. Or maybe it does, and then we share about that, and we tell you guys that, like, hey, guess what? We're just having a rough week, and this is what's going on. But
that's kind of like, what kind of... this whole thought about doing a live chat or whatever, it was just kind of like anxiety ridden about like, well, what if we're arguing that day or something when we have to do it, and then it's just fake. And kind of like the vlogs, even like 3 days, 4 days after we'd argued, the vlogs would still be just kind of, and I don't know.
Y'all probably knew.
We were going through a lot of stuff a year and a half ago.
I can't tell you the number of conversations we've had over the past year about how we want to change our channel, and we would come up with, okay, well, so every such and such a day, then we're gonna do this type of thing. And we even did like some cooking videos together and some different stuff, and we would do that for 1 or 2 weeks, and then we'd get in a huge fight, and then it'd be like, well, I'm not filming anything with you, well, I'm not filming anything with you, and we're not even talking to each other, so whatever, I don't care what you post.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we're just being honest with y'all. This is probably stuff, if you looked up a book on how to like do well on YouTube, it would not be telling people this kind of stuff. But I don't really care.
Again, it's like the whole podcast and the whole like your channel, like it's just like therapeutic and like good to talk about this kind of stuff and get it out there, because once it's like out of here and on out, and like why we go to therapy and go talk to somebody, because once you like talk to somebody about it, it makes it easier to understand and see it in a whole different light and perspective.
Well, and I mean, as is talked about all the time, there's social media, there's such a perception of like perfection, and everything is perfect, and you're gonna look at the picture of you know, my kid at soccer and think like, oh my gosh, that's so great. I wish my kid didn't whine and complain and throw a fit on the field at soccer. Okay, well, my kid did, but I didn't post a picture of that. So you're going to see that and feel like because you see this one moment in time that things are perfect. And I feel like that's like a downfall of why social media is like harmful to people. And that's why I feel like it's important for us to be able to say like, hey, let me just tell you about this. Obviously, we're not going to go into details and like smear each other all over the, like, this is what happened and he did this and I did this and blah, blah. But it's kind of like we've talked about with our kids. They see us fight sometimes, but they don't usually see us like apologize and make up.
That was something we talked about recently, yeah.
Because I mean, you know, you wait till the kids go to bed and then you talk about it and you work it out or whatever. But it's like then they're missing a huge aspect of how to have an argument,
process.
Like how to communicate and how to fight and
whatever. We sit there and tell them when they do something, say you're sorry.
Right.
You know, and it's just like, well, why in their mind would they think it's okay to say I'm sorry when I've never heard you say you're sorry to mommy or, you know, anybody you've hurt emotionally. And so it's like, yeah, that was one of those things. And there was an argument we got in not too long ago, a couple weeks ago.
And I mentioned this on my live stream.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where I was like, oh shoot, they never saw that. And like I picked Gaines and Brooks up from school, and I didn't want to really bring it back up, but I also didn't want it just to let it go by without saying anything because I just like learned this and it was fresh on my mind. And so I was like, I just wanted to let you know that I apologized to mommy and said I was sorry for being so rude. And she's like, oh, daddy, that was good. You know, it was just like, it just kind of just, but I wish you would have seen it, you know, live or whatever versus like
but
thinking
that's hard.
about it.
I mean, it's hard to do. It's hard to do that because you're not gonna, like, usually in the apology you're gonna start talking about it again and kind
that's the thing, yeah.
They don't need to know the whole thing, but maybe, I don't know.
She even said it's hard to apologize and say you're sorry sometimes, daddy.
Yeah.
Like she was so beyond her years. I was like,
yeah, it's crazy.
How do you know this?
Yeah.
Like what the heck? Like she was like talking to me like she knew what I was. I don't know.
Usually, if there's been a time when we fought and they've like been in the room when we're fighting, you know, we don't really mention it again and they don't really know. But the same one that you're talking about, the next day I said to her, I was like, I'm sorry that you had to be in the room when Daddy and I were arguing about something last night. You know, so. I think there's
bringing it to
like
their
that.
attention, like making it aware, like that's stuff that we could talk about on this platform.
Because I just feel like y'all see all the
fun, like the going down the slides and the bubbly fun music.
But that's not life.
That's not life. And one of the things that I do with a group of guys after I've done it twice now because we've just been so busy with the house selling stuff. But one of the things I do is go to a little, what would you call it?
It's kind of like a therapy group, I guess.
Kind of like a little, all guys therapy group after therapy. But even just yesterday, I left there feeling so, I was just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm so much more comfortable in this setting or this class with these guys that I've never met through, you know, I've only met them twice now, but like just pouring your heart out about past issues and stuff. And one of the guys was like, well, that's because the baseline is negative things or hard things that we've gone through in life versus all the good things. You know, you go to a Sunday school class or something and you talk about all the positive things in life and how everything should be positive, but you never bring out those demons necessarily. I mean, I'm sure some of y'all have in your Sunday school class, but like this is like meant to go in and be like substance abuse and arguing and trust and issues and da-da-da-da. It's just like laying it all out there. So then you're able to kind of step up on top of that and then like literally feel so much more comfortable in that class than I've ever felt in any other place I've ever been.
Well, and you just don't feel judged because you're
not judged. Yeah.
Like-minded or people who have been through a similar situation, you know, and I think that's why I tend to feel so comfortable on my channel. I remember the first time I know we need to do that. The first time I accidentally live streamed on our channel and didn't realize it until after it was over, and I was just like, oh, I can't believe I just said all that. And it's like, it's still on the internet. The same people are gonna watch it, but it's just like you feel more accepted. I don't know.
Yeah. But then again, it's also just getting it out there too. So, All right, let's see. We got another comment control. I really hope y'all can hear that. I'm sure y'all said it in the comments earlier.
We should have totally had it
looking at the
planned
comments.
to for it to pop up right after the drum roll.
There we go.
But well, we're learning, all right?
What's up, Caitlin Miller? Thanks for the super chat. I've been watching forever since MG was born.
Oh my gosh, that's almost 5 years. Her birthday is in 10 days. Can you believe that? That is insane. She's gonna be 5. Do I go up or down? Sorry,
right here.
That was the
same one right there. I think you said it twice. Thanks. Let's see. Here we go. What's this?
Marriage, WTF.
There we go. Marriage, WTF.
Like
oh, this is amazing. That's
Kenyon
a good
and
segue
Michelle.
right there.
Yeah, that's what we should have called our channel. I almost said sandwich. I don't know what else. Hello. So much power in sharing us too. Worth the fight. Yes. Thank you.
Totally.
I feel like okay, well, one more super chat that reminded me about what I had to say about that. Wait, you missed
one.
one.
No, I'm just making sure that was the only one. I thought there was another one maybe. Okay.
Another person, Ashley, been subscriber since before Gaines was born. Thank you so much. That's crazy. This time 5 years ago, I was pregnant AF on bed rest.
What amazes me is that, first of all and foremost, is that you were pregnant and still doing these vlogs and all this and all that and working so hard and making babies. But what amazes me as far as these super chats and these comments is that y'all have been around that long. Like, y'all have grown up with us and grown through with us.
We're completely different people than we were then.
Right?
That's just crazy. This
is
started,
crazy.
and those of y'all that have been here since we actually started in Tallahassee, and you passed one. We would be doing, it was live streams, but it was on Blog TV, and we would have glow sticks doing handstands in the bathtub. Y'all, if y'all missed that era of our lives, you are missing out. But you can go watch those if you search on YouTube Cullen and Katie Blog TV. There's some of them on there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I love live chats.
Golly, it was so
if you
fun.
have any question about live chats, that's where we started, was doing live chats, really. I mean, we would do them every Friday night, Mexican date night, and then we'd come home and have a rave by ourselves in the bathroom.
Thank you, Megan, for the super chat. Thanks for being so real and honest. It's hard to find vloggers to watch that are normal. LOL, love you guys. And that's the interesting thing, too, because being friends with them, it's everybody is normal, but we are all just kind of conditioned to show the best parts. But okay, This is back to what you were just saying, how I came across, I think I screenshotted it, it's on here somewhere, a Facebook status. You know how Facebook pops up your memories from 11 years ago or something, and it was my Facebook status saying, we're live on Quick again. I don't know why Cullen keeps dragging me into this crazy mess that he does.
Years ago.
We were not on YouTube. We weren't on, Instagram wasn't even around. We had Twitter, I think, maybe at that point, but it wasn't to be social media. It was just anybody
it was
has
a text
Twitter.
messaging app.
Yes, it was
so
on.
You could
would
text
send
for
your
free.
tweets through text or whatever, and we were live streaming from our den. You were playing a video game or something, and that was not that people didn't do that. It wasn't. It was weird. Looking back at that, I was like, you were live streaming before people were live streaming. I mean, and you used to get on Justin TV.
Oh yeah.
We used to have a camera. Are y'all old enough to even know what any of these things are? Quick. It was QIK.
Yes.
And then Justin TV.
And I was just doing it for fun because it was just I like video and stuff.
Yeah, you're this is cool.
That was crazy.
So let's see.
Thank you, Tina Carter.
You've been so busy lately, not sure if I'm caught up on your videos. Y'all got your Bath & Body Works fall candles. Yeah, Roll Tide from Louisiana.
We did see them.
Don't make me cry, Tina. I saw the sale the other day, and then it was it Saturday? I don't remember what day it was. Saturday, and I didn't get to go, and I'm so sad.
Oh my gosh, y'all are so amazing with the super chats. That's something else we haven't done recently. Is just thank y'all for. I did just say thank y'all for being here for that long, as far as before games, but thank y'all for the continued support, especially on these live chats like this.
Totally. Did you read her comment yet?
No.
$5 towards the Mobile move. Somebody else voting for us to move to Mobile. Been here since Gaines was born, and now we have a channel. Oh, awesome! Y'all are more inspirational than you know. That's amazing.
I like your logo. If y'all can see that on YouTube.
That is cute. See, I love all the color in that. I'm not into
I've got to go back on
this monochromatic stuff.
YouTube and watch this and see how it looks as far as these comments.
I know. I'm hoping that y'all are seeing what we're seeing because I don't know. But so anyway, that's been we've been talking about it a lot. I keep looking at the camera on here because that's what I'm used to doing when I'm live.
Yeah.
but we've got a different camera, and sorry I'm not looking into your souls this whole time. We've been just talking about a lot of different things and just how to like best utilize our platform, because we have friends, and I hear people all the time talk about how like, oh, I'd love to start a channel, or I would love to be able to share blah blah blah, but now that it's whatever, it's hard to get started. And I'm like, we have a platform, we have people that have been following along that need to know that we're not just it's not that we're fake, it's that you only see the good parts. The parts that we show are not fake, it's just that it's what's it called, lying by omission, basically.
Yes.
Not lying,
but like,
I don't know, maybe it is. It kind of is.
Making
omission. Y'all think that everything's just fine some days when it's not. I don't know.
Yeah. We actually in the podcast with Clintus too talked about that, like how he's perfect at like being in an argument saying, okay, but I gotta film this clip. Hey, what's going on? Now what were we talking about? Like, you get to where you can like turn it on. Mm-hmm. You're not being fake necessarily, but everybody sees through that kind of stuff. I mean, you can watch somebody and be like, oh, they don't seem like they're doing too hot, or something's going on. What's the deal here? And I don't know. It's just the more we're learning. There was a podcast called Marriage Therapy Radio. Marriage Therapy Radio. Mm-hmm. I think we've mentioned before the show. Anybody married out there, check it out. Tons of really good, amazing stuff.
Lots of different topics.
But they talked about
basically everything.
Omission, that type of stuff. And God, what was it you just said right before that? There was one topic they talked about in particular that
lying by omission, only showing the good parts.
Only showing the good parts with social media. Yeah, something like that. But go check that out too. That's another.
I was going to say how it's been an interesting transition. I say transition. How long has it been? We've been only doing 3 days a week has it been a year? Maybe almost, not quite a year. I mean, it's been a while, because I remember Christmas we came back and did Vlogmas, and we weren't doing 5 days a week at that time. So anyways, it's been almost a year, but it's still like naturally in my brain to record everything and document everything, and like being the kind of person that I feel like I'm going to miss out on something. I don't like to not record. So for example, when I went to get Brooks's haircut the other day, I was like, I need to record this. And I was like, okay, he's going to get like 1 million haircuts in his life. I don't have to vlog everything. This is probably not interesting to show him getting a haircut for the 50 millionth time, mm-hmm. but it's so natural from the however many years, 5 or 7 or whatever years that we vlogged every single day of our lives. You literally picked the points of when you weren't like sitting down eating, or I guess it actually is when we would vlog, but you picked the only interesting things in the day to vlog. So it's been actually, we've had to kind of learn to live our lives again and be able to just enjoy things.
I think that's been the best part.
Them,
Yeah, it's taking time to learn how to do that, because you just get so enmeshed or enamored or whatever the word is into the videos and your job. I mean, it's just like anybody going to do their job. I mean, you if you're passionate about it, you're passionate about it. And
but y'all know I'm a rule follower, and so to me it's like I almost feel like I'm doing something wrong if I'm not recording something that's interesting that's happening. And it's like it's actually okay, like it's okay to go to soccer practice and not take a picture or not video anything.
Right.
And it's like that's a really hard thing to do. And talking about that haircut, I actually did take a before and after picture of Brooks. But just because I wanted to, and I thought maybe I'll post it later, maybe I won't. And I haven't posted it yet, and I might later, probably not. But it's just like I feel like I'm doing something wrong if I'm not, because when that's your job, mm-hmm. then it's like hard to transition your mind to allow yourself to just do something without recording it.
It's actually less. I mean, I have like a weight off my shoulders when I get that mindset, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy this.
Yeah.
But then I look around and I see, because the way the world is like so transitioned into the iPhones and the social media and everything. You literally look around and you see all the parents doing like this.
Yeah.
When like 5 years, 4 years, 3 years ago, however many years ago, just that would have been weird. Just because usually parents used to be like down here, like, oh, let me get a quick picture. But now they're like getting up in there and they're like, oh, let me get your picture.
Or the kids are like, hey, take my picture.
Yeah.
Make a video. I want to see. Gainsley would be like, Mommy, make this a boomerang.
But no, I think it's also less stressful for the kids too, or our kids in this case, because of growing up on the internet and having a camera in their face all the time. It's definitely helped with their mentality and growth. But
being able to feel like we're doing something for fun just because we're doing something for fun. So.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, okay, this has been a good chat.
This has been amazing.
I hope.
I'm gonna go back and read some of these comments and comment back to y'all post live.
Well, that's funny because you can't.
Oh, you can't?
No, but they can. If you're watching the replay of this and you're not watching this live, you can leave comments, and we will be responding to those comments. But once the live ends, then all these other ones you can't respond to. I don't think. Like, I think you can show them, but I don't think you can respond to them once the live's over.
Well,
maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
And we didn't even get to addressing some of the Instagram questions because y'all were blowing it up over here. Holy cow!
I asked y'all for questions. Maybe we'll film a little Q&A right now after we get off of here, and then post that for Friday's video. Because y'all asked some good questions. Maybe, okay, sorry. If y'all don't know, I did post an Insta story asking you guys for questions.
It just hit me like, oh,
there is a bunch of them, and doo-doo brown.
Doo-doo brown.
I totally, okay, actually, I saw this one before, and I was about to go make a pizza while we're making this. Somebody
you got
asked,
me on that now.
Do you still love honey on your pizza? Y'all got me addicted over here when I tried it. Yes, I do still love honey on my pizza.
Yes.
But I don't know. Maybe we should answer some of these questions in a video for those people that don't want to. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that.
What do you think?
Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. We've been kind of talking about that recently.
I know that's a whole topic, and we need to end this because people got to get back to work. Y'all,
right.
Who's on your lunch break? Give me a hand raise in the comments.
Yeah, wait about 10 seconds.
It's fine. I'm just letting them take their time to respond about that. But anyways, okay, thank you guys so much for being here today. If you haven't checked out the Don't Tell Mom podcast, you can get all kinds of interesting inspiration, motivation, and life stories over there. If you haven't checked out my new podcast, it's currently only on, this is loud.
Sorry.
It's currently only on Anchor right now, the Anchor app, which is super easy to use. And it's also on Spotify. It's getting pushed out to all the other platforms, and it will be available soon. And I'll let you guys know on Instagram when that happens. But go check it out. It's Katie on the Flip Side on Anchor or Spotify. And if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, post videos there, Instagram, all the places. You can find us in all the places, and we're trying to just share all the stuff. We want to use our platform for the good that we can use it for, and for the purpose of what God has put us through, the things we've been through or walked us through or whatever.
Share with y'all what we've learned.
I just don't want it to be all of our learning and all of our struggles to be for nothing when we could share them and hopefully help other people.
Don't have any regrets at all over the past year. We'll talk about this some more. Let's do another one. Let's do another live chat here soon. But y'all be sure to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you are new, and if you're not subscribed, why not? Why aren't you subscribed?
If you subscribe, it's free. Hey, it's free. You never know. YouTube might change it so you have to pay one day, but right now it's free.
It is so free. So
go subscribe while it's still free, and you can get 10% off on Fridays if you subscribe on Friday.
10% off.
10% off of free.
And a free candle from Bath and Body Works. Just tell them we sent you.
Okay.
When you go in there, just say, I heard I get a free candle for subscribing to Cullen and Katie, and just they'll look at you like you're crazy, and then just pay for it and leave. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We love y'all, and we will see what. Oh, TFS.